everybody, this is Donna. Welcome to my channel, Restored Glory. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate it. Guys, I have a great haul. I used to use the word amazing a lot because I was going back through all of my videos and I said, I have an amazing haul. So I'm trying to switch it up a little bit. Maybe great will, help me break up the monotony. But I do have a great haul. I have been hitting the thrift stores over the last week or so, and they're putting out some cool stuff. Even some of the Halloween stuff they're putting out. Again, I don't celebrate Halloween, but I know that people do, and it's fun. People love to decorate for the Halloween season. And these are not scary. They're just kind of sort of fun and cool, which I kind of dig, as a matter of fact. So I've been picking up a ton of plush, a ton of Halloween stuff, and I'm so very, very happy that I was able to get my hands on these items at a relatively good price. So again, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate it. If there's anything that you guys see that I have not had an opportunity to upload to my Etsy or my eBay shop, please feel free to stop by and or send me an email. Send me an email. And if I haven't gotten it listed already, just send me an email and I'm happy to quote you a price and send you an email and we can go from there. Again, just for the sake of just repeating it again, everything that's on my Etsy shop is plush, pottery, brass, and wood, right? I'm keeping those items only on Etsy just because it kind of helps me manage all of my inventory. So if you're looking for plush, pottery, wood, or brass, go ahead over to my Etsy shop because you'll find some amazing items there. And everything else will be uploaded on eBay. All right? All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started. The first item I want to show you, as a matter of fact, is something for the Halloween season. And it's this awesome, cool witch. Now, the light may not show you that she is fiber optic. And in her skirt, if you will, the lights change. The lights change in her hat, as you can see. And she's pretty dang on amazing. And she comes in her original box. This is give me a second. This is called Kids Core of America. So she is completely amazing and she's cute and perfect for the Halloween decor. Even the pumpkin, as you can see, is fiber optic. And so I absolutely love her. I found her at a great price at 2nd Avenue. And of course I was going to pick her up. So she is, she's not, I don't think she's super scary, but she certainly is adorable and certainly great for your Halloween home decor. She's not, actually, she is available on my eBay shop. So if you got to get your hands on her, visit my eBay shop. So that's that. The next item is a Halloween, I'm going to call it Halloween item as well. This is Tigger, right? Tigger from the Disney collection. It says Disney based on Winnie the Pooh, right? Do you guys see that? So he's animated and he sings. I'll just play you just a little bit of it. So I'm not going to play a lot of it. But anyway, this is completely cool. This is a Gemmy, Gemmy product. And I absolutely love it. It's Tigger from the Winnie the Pooh. And he's completely adorable. He's in great shape. As you can see, he's battery operated. And he plays by just pushing this button here. And he lights up. And he sings the wonderful thing about Tigger, which is pretty cool. And his neck kind of sort of moves back and forth toward the end. But he is really super duper cool. So if you love Winnie the Pooh and you love Tigger, this is for you. All right, so that's that. Let me just unplug her. I don't want her to keep going. All right, Miss Witchy Pooh. All right, so the next item I want to show you is something not Halloween related. I thought this was super cool. And in this world right now, we absolutely need a lot of love. So it's this beautiful, amazing love sign. Isn't that cool? Now, I do not think it's vintage. I do not. It's by this company called Funky Tree. Funky Tree. Let me just show you the back of it. F-U is P-H. Hold on a second. Can you guys see that? P-H. Funky Tree, right? I know it's not vintage, but it is completely cool. It's battery operated, and it definitely does light up. Do you guys see how it lights up? Off, on. Off, on. Isn't that cool? So in this world, guys, we really do need a lot of love. I absolutely love this. Absolutely love it. Paid next to nothing for it. Again, it takes 3 AAA batteries, actually. All right, so I thought that was cool. Of course, I was going to bring that home with me. The next item I'm going to show you, I was completely surprised by how much these babies cost. I'll just show you one of them. I have 3. I love, love, love. I'm going to call it the Tiffany Box Blue. That's what I call. I love that Tiffany Box Blue color. It's by this company called Jeremy. Jeremie, right? It's microwavable and dishwasher safe. But anyway, I have 3 of these. It's in the shape of an egg almost. But I love these little, I'm going to call them salad plates, if you will. But these Jeremy plates do really, really well. They're selling on eBay anywhere from, I'm going to say $12 to $14 per plate. And I think I paid $4.99 for a set of 3. So I have this blue one, and I have one that's white with the white background. So I absolutely love that I found these. I'm so glad I usually pick up the unusual things that look unusual, because they usually turn out to be pretty amazing. So again, this is the mark Jeremy, and I have 3 of these plates, 2 of the turquoise and 1 of the white. So I was like, yes, please, and yes, please. Sorry about that. The next item I'm going to show you is a trivet. It's one of those trivets that's made out of that, I'm going to call it encased trivet. This is actually glass, I believe. But it's a trivet, and I paid $3.49 for this at the thrift store. And I love it because it has an amazing kind of, it has a seahorse in there. Do you guys see that seahorse and all of this pieces of abalone? And just look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Some shells. So if you have a beach or ocean themed decor, this would look perfect in your vintage, not even necessarily vintage, but in your beach home decor. Absolutely love it. It's beautiful. That seahorse looks kind of real to me. And there's a starfish and some shells. So anyway, I love it. I think it's pretty daggone cool, actually. I thought it was cool. So that's that. Go right there, Tigger. What are you doing, lady? All right, so the next item I'm going to show you is Lenox. Of course, you know, I pick up Lenox at every opportunity that I can. This was a great price. It's a Lenox. I want to say it's a teapot. Yes, it's a little Lenox teapot, and it's in good shape. It's a snowman. As you can see, he came in his original box, which is over there. Now, I will say that he's not in great condition because, let me just show you the base of the teapot. This is his spout. His spout is pretty cool. There's no chips or cracks on his spout. On the bottom, it does say Lenox, as you can see. And it is a Lenox product. So, but the problem is that there is a chip on, where did I see it? On this little, on the head, right? So there's a chip right there. Absolutely a chip right there. So, but his head is intact, his face is intact. Once it goes down inside of the teapot like this, give me 1 second, you won't be able to see it, but it definitely is there. And I just wanted to point that out. But I thought this would be super cool for your Christmas holiday table if you want to serve some, even if you want to just serve some hot chocolate or some tea in this snowman. I just thought it was so adorable. And I was lucky to find it at a good price. I think they reduced the price just because of that chip. But for the most part, he is in good condition. And there's no other chips or cracks on him at all. And like I said, once the head is on the teapot, you won't be able to see it. Isn't that cool? I thought it was cool. And of course, I was going to pick it up because it's Lenox. All right, so that's that. The next item I am going to show you is, it says that it's made in Hong Kong, so we kind of sort of know that it's vintage. I think it plays, give me 1 second. It plays some song or whatever, but I'm not going to wind it up all the way. But it's a beautiful, cute little Christmas wind-up toy, and on the bottom, we wish you a Merry Christmas. That's what it plays. But it definitely does say made in Hong Kong right there. Isn't that cool? So when you wind it up all the way, it's vibrant. It's vintage. It's a little old, so it's not as vibrant as it could be just because it's old. But it definitely is a cute little Christmas home decor piece. I absolutely love it. And it was a good price. And of course, I was going to pick it up, right? Isn't that cool? We wish you a happy Merry Christmas. Yeah, it doesn't play that slow. It definitely plays a little fast. I'm going to put you right there. Okay, chill out. All right, the next item, what am I going to show you next? The next item is completely strange. I don't know. I picked it up because it was only like $1.49. But it does say 1999 M. Johnson Hasbro. Do you guys see that? 1999 M. Hasbro Magic Johnson. So basically, there's a signature there for Magic. It's a little dusty. Magic Johnson. And I think this is when he played for the University of Michigan, I believe. Yeah, when he played for Michigan State. Sorry, when he played for Michigan State. So I picked it up. Don't know the complete. They don't sell for much. They really don't. I wish it was something that was really authentic when he played for the Lakers, I believe. But nonetheless, this little baby doesn't do terribly because I think I only paid like $1.99 for it. So I got to clean it up a little bit because it's dusty as all get out. But I thought it was super cool. And for those who are sports Magic Johnson or sports fans, they may want this little piece in their collection, right? However, that does not look like him, but we'll go with that. But yeah, I think he played with college ball with Michigan State, and yeah, so there we go. I picked that up. All right, the next item completely surprised me as well. Not this one. This one completely surprised me. It's a Hallmark Little People barn. Hallmark Fisher-Price Little People barn, right? So it is new in package, as you can see, right? I'll just show you up a little bit close so you guys can see it. Guys, do you realize how much did I pay for this baby? I want to say it was like $2.99. Guys, this little piece right here sells for between $30 and $40. This little piece right here sells for about between $30 and $40 on eBay. It is a Fisher-Price, Hallmark Fisher-Price Little People barn. It's a Christmas tree ornament. And this particular ornament sells for really good money on eBay. And I was so glad I picked it up. Now, when I went to, this was at Goodwill. They had a bunch of Fisher-Price. They had this one, and they also had Harry Potter stuff. This is a Harry Potter Hogwarts Castle. I'm not into Harry Potter, so I don't know all the characters and everything. But this one again, I think this was $2.99 or $1.99. I can't remember. But I picked it up and I'm like, okay, why not? I know that people love Harry Potter. Christmas is coming up. Go ahead and get it listed. Yeah. So people, I believe, are still into Harry Potter, I believe. So there we go. New in package. Of course I was going to pick it up. But that Little People barn blew me away. All right. The next item I'm going to show you is, so guys, you know, on my Etsy shop, I have been listing, or I am listing plush animals, whether or not they're stuffed animals or animated stuffed animals. I have been using Etsy for that. And so I've been picking up some amazing pieces. And this one is pretty daggone cool. It is a thing called Hatchimals. Hold a second. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Hatchanimals. Right? But these little babies sell well too. Everything that you see, I'm pretty sure I paid less than $4 for. So yeah. If they sell anywhere between $18 and $24, of course I'm going to pick it up. They're bread and butter. Of course I'm going to pick them up. So let me just play him just a little bit. Hold on a second. Hello. You guys can't see it, but his lights are... So his eyes are lighting up, which I thought was pretty cool. But these little babies, these little Hatchimals, they sell really well, right? And if I can get them for a good price, I'm absolutely going to pick them up. And yeah, I found another one, but the wing was broken off, so I didn't pick that one up. But these little babies will go on Etsy. Any of my plush animals, all of them are going on to eBay. So speaking of plush, I might as well just go through all of these. This little thing right here is adorable. I absolutely have to keep this from my great niece Quinn because she just loves my stuffed animals. Aunt Donna, are you going to put that? Are you going to sell it? Or are you going to keep it and give it to me? I'm going to sell it. You know, because she wants to keep everything. I have given her a ton of stuff. Like every time I go to the store. I find something for me, I find something for her. So she has a ton of stuff. So, but she's always asking for everything. So this baby is pretty cool. He barks. Give me a second. Hello. Hello. So I think he's motion activated. Hold on a second. Yeah. So this one is pretty cool too. So these little babies by, give me a second. I forgot who they were by. My goodness. I know I saw it. Oh man, I can't find it right now. But anyway, it's so funny because there was a lady in the store. I remember she's so cute. There was a lady in the store and I had, well, let me back up. So at Goodwill, I saw one of these and when I looked it up in the store, I couldn't tell whether or not it worked. That's what it was. I couldn't tell whether or not it worked because obviously the batteries, were probably even dead in it. But then when I looked it up, I saw that these things do really, really well. And I'm like, nah, that's okay. I'll go it. I don't need every single plush. I don't have to get it. Excuse me. Well, lo and behold, I went to 2nd Avenue and 2nd Avenue had him on the shelf and I picked him up and it was working. I couldn't even believe it. It was already battery operated and it works. And this particular one, this particular sparkle one sells for about $25. I could not even believe it. I couldn't. So I didn't lose out. Like I said, all of the plushes I'm spending probably less than $4 on. So I'm like, yes, all day, every day. All day, every day. So speaking of plush, I found some Alvin and the Chipmunks. And this is definitely Christmas Disney related. This is a Jimmy product. And absolutely, absolutely, absolutely love this. So look at this. This is Alvin and the Chipmunks. Look at it's so cute. It's battery operated, guys. Just one second. So I can't play that because I don't want to get a strike on YouTube. But anyway, I can't play it long. But anyway, guys, look how cute this is. It's so adorable. Alvin and the Chipmunks was my favorite. They were my favorite. Oh my goodness. I absolutely love this. And this is a Jimmy product? Give me a second. Yes, it is a Jimmy product. And I absolutely love it. There's sled. This is the snow, and this is all fur right here. They're plushy, but I love the fact that it is musical and it does play. It does play. So this one is absolutely adorable. I don't think I had this one listed yet, but I absolutely love it. And of course I was going to pick it up, and I think I paid probably less than $5 for it. So that was pretty amazing for that one. All right, guys, speaking of more plush, now this one is completely weird. I have no idea. I picked it up because it was cute. It goes on your wrist. It's like this thing unwinds, this part right here, and it goes on your wrist, right? So when you do something to it, it kind of makes like its eyes come on. Give me a second. I know it works. Hold a second. Are you not going to work? There we go. Yeah, the lights are lighting up. The eyes are lighting up. You guys won't be able to see it. But I think once you squeeze the side, it's animated. So, and again, these little things do really well. They talk something. I don't know. But they're cute, and I just thought they were completely cool. So, guys, what I'm doing with my plush, just so you know... That's what we're doing? We're really doing that? I sanitize my plush, right? Okay. I think this thing is motion activated. I'm going to put him down. I sanitize all of my plush. I give it a good wipe down. I have been following people like the Rebel Reseller and other resellers who sell plush, and I'm definitely very conscious of things, being somewhat sanitized. So normally what I do is I spend a day on all of my plush, and I hush up. I wipe it down and I clean it. If there's any stains, I try to clean it, but I definitely try to wipe it down and sanitize it as much as I possibly can. So that's just me. I don't know what other resellers do, but that's what I do. All right, the next item I'm going to show you is just a plain little Thai plushie. There's the Thai label right there. I liked him because he was so cute. This one was so cute. It's pink. And these little babies, believe it or not, this was probably only 99 cents. But these little babies, they sell really well as well. So this one would definitely go on to Etsy. Okay, I'm going to need you to be quiet. What are you doing? I'm seriously going to need you to be quiet. Why are you making all this noise? Seriously, what is the problem? All right. Let's see, what am I going to show you guys next? Let me just show you this. All right, guys. So this I almost missed. It is a bag or basket, a wire basket that is in the shape of a chicken with probably about 10 alabaster eggs. I'm going to show you the basket. As you can see, this thing is very vintage. As you can see, it's in the shape of a chicken. And on the inside, I'm not going to take them all out, but on the inside, guys, it is probably about 10 of these alabaster, very heavy, with all of them in this basket, alabaster eggs, right? And I think this is going to do well. I think I paid $5.99 for all of this. And so I'm pretty sure I can sell this for about $30, which is great. I got to clean it up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to have to take that to another room. But anyway, I actually love all of these alabaster eggs. I think they're super duper cool. As you can see how pretty they are, but they're all made out of that alabaster kind of stone. And I think this alone is vintage. I really actually think it's super vintage, as a matter of fact. But I saw one that sold on, it was either Etsy or eBay for about $50. And it was just this thing, right? So I'm going to sell all of this together. I'm not going to lot these eggs out. I'm just going to sell this thing as an entire set and see how it does. So we'll just see how that baby does. I'm going to put him down gently. All right, the next item I'm going to show you, it's rather big. I have a couple of big items coming up next. So guys, do you see this? I paid $4.99 for this particular piece, right? And I love it. I think it's a scale. As a matter of fact, I know it's a scale. So it came with these two. I'm not going to put them together, but I came with these scales or bowls or dishes, as you will, and they hang from either side, right? So I paid $4.99. I think it was very inexpensive, $4.99 for this particular piece. And I absolutely love this beautiful ruby red color. It's gorgeous. And you hang the scales from either side. And if I remember correctly, I think that a set like that sold on eBay for about $60. And so I'm very glad that I was able to pick this piece up for the amount that I did. The base is marble and it says fine marble made in Italy. I don't know if you guys can see that label right there. But of course I was going to pick this up. There was a clear one. The clear one had, I didn't pick it up because it was $4.99 too. I think the clear one, excuse me guys, let me take a sip of this water. I think the clear one had some damage. I'm not remembering. But anyway, I didn't pick it up. So that one I did leave at the store. Excuse me. But the scales are, they're flat. It's flashed because some of it's chipping just a little bit. Not a lot. But here are the scales. So they just hang on either side of that. And I just thought this would be perfect because I think you can dress them up for the holiday, upcoming Christmas holiday. You can put some, oh, that's right, guys. Sorry, the scales were sold separately. The scales were $1.99. So the larger piece was $4.99, and I got two of the scales for $1.99 a piece. Sorry about that. I completely forgot about that. But I thought that was still a super deal, right? So, of course, I was going to pick that up. I'm going to show that last. Now, this next item, guys, I really do need your help because I have no idea what it is. I really don't. At first, I thought it was an ice bucket, but then when I looked on the inside, there's like this basket on the inside, and I have no idea what it is. So I really, if you guys know anything about this particular piece, would you let me know? On the bottom, it says Pradell, Pradell, stainless steel. You guys are probably not going to be able to see that because of the light and because of some of it's worn off. So as you can see, when I first saw it, I thought it was a excuse me, I thought it was an ice bucket, right? I love the wood handles on the side. I guess this is wood. Yeah, I think it's wood. I love the wood handles. I love the fact that it kind of sort of looks, um, I don't know, not necessarily Art Deco, but it definitely looks mid-century modern, I suppose. And look at the handle. I'm sorry, yeah, the handle on it. But look, it may not necessarily be a what am I trying to say? Ice bucket. Because look what's on the inside. Here's the inside of the lid. Look what's on the inside. It's like this basket. Like, what the heck? Is it pasta? I have no idea. Maybe it's pasta. I have no idea. But why would the pasta need this wire basket? Like, does it cook vegetables or something? I have no idea. And trust me, I tried to do lots of research on this baby. I couldn't find anything on Pradel, made in Italy, because it definitely says that it's made in, hold on a second, I think it did, hold on a second. Yes, it says made in Italy. So I'm not sure exactly what this is. I'm not sure if it's, I suppose you could use it as an ice bucket, right? You could just take the basket out and use it as an ice bucket. But the basket inside of it just doesn't make any sense to me. It's almost like you would put some type of vegetables in it and put it on your stove. But then I'm worried about it damaging the handles. I don't know. But if you guys have any idea what this thing is used for, trust me, I spent a lot of time trying to Google this baby and do research on, I typed in everything. Stainless steel pot made in Italy for pasta. Stainless steel wood-handled ice bucket made in Italy. Nothing came up. So if you guys know anything about what the heck this thing is, would you please let me know, enlighten me, because I have no idea. Now, if you know, if I had a good communication with my friend George at the Antique Nomad, who you know I love, he probably would give me lots of advice. So anyway, I don't have any idea what it is, guys, and I'm just being funny. If you guys know anything about that particular piece, would you let me know? Because I am at a total loss. I want to list it, but I want to list it accurately. I just don't want to just like list it and just make something up. All right, the next item I'm going to show you, that is a set of 2 large books. And I absolutely love them because I got them from the Goodwill for $2.99 a piece. And they are these huge books about teaching kids about shapes, right? And it says Pilu the Clown books. So that's what these are, Pilu the Clown books. And this particular book is about shapes. And guys, believe it or not, these little books sell for good money, between $15 and $20. So of course I was going to pick them up. So they're those really huge books. And again, this one talks about shapes, and I won't go through all of them. But as you can see, they're made of that heavy kind of sort of cardboard. And anybody that homeschools or loves vintage or loves nostalgia will absolutely love these pieces in their collection. And yeah, I thought that was super duper cool. I love it. So this particular Pilu the Clown is about shapes. And the other one, I believe, is about colors. Yep, this one is about colors. So, yep, this one is about colors. So we'll just open that up. I love these. These are amazing. So yeah, I paid $2.99 a piece for these particular books. And again, like I said, if you're a homeschooler, you do homeschooling, and you are a teacher, and you love vintage and you love nostalgia, then I think these will be a perfect addition to your collection. All right, the next item I'm going to show you guys, believe it or not, I love this piece, and I'm very kind of sort of pressed not to keep it, only because on the back it says, this painting done while in Ridgefield, Connecticut, summer of 1930, Helmut Cote, I believe. So I'm going to show you that. I have no idea. I paid $3.99 for it, so I have no idea who Helmut Cote is, but I love the fact that it was painted in the summer of 1930. My dad was born in 1930, so that gives me a little bit nostalgia. And on top of the fact that my dad used to paint, right? My dad was a painter, and he, what's that guy's name? Bob Ross. He used to follow Bob Ross a lot. And I just love the fact that when he retired, my dad didn't do a lot. He would tinker on his boat. He had like a little, a regular sized boat. He used to tinker on his boat. But the other thing he used to do was he used to paint. And so I think that's probably what started my love for crafting and being artsy and being creative, because I used to see my dad be creative. So anyway, this one again was $3.99. I love the fact that this was in 1930. It is a picture of, again, it says was painted in the summer of 1930. Do you guys see that? The summer of 1930. I could not find anything on this artist, Helmuth Corti, or Corti, Cortie, or Cortic. I'm not really sure because I can't make it out. But anyway, it looks like a tiger, like in some like a rainforest. I don't really know, but anyway, I just love the tiger, and I love the fact that this is signed by Helmuth in 1930, and I love the frame. I absolutely love how vintage it is. I love the fact that it is signed on the back, and it does have some some information about the artist, which is completely cool. Let me just open this up. I don't know what that says, but anyway. Oh, it says it was framed in 1983. I'm just now noticing that right there. It says it was framed in 1983. But it says this painting was done while in Ridgefield, Connecticut. So again, guys, if you know anything about Helmuth, would you let me know? That sounds like a German name to me, or it could be Swiss. I don't know. But if you guys know anything about this particular artist, if you can let me know. And I'll try to list it as best as I possibly can. But I do love this painting a lot. I do love it a lot. All right, guys, and the final piece I'm going to show you, give me one second. I'm going to put this right here. The final piece I'm going to show you, okay, so I was at, just a really quick story. I was at 2nd Avenue. It was late at night. Like, it was almost, the store closes, I think, at 9. And I think I got there around 8:15, right? And, not really having any high expectations that I was going to find anything at that late hour. I just really did it just to kind of sort of get some exercise, and I was going to walk the aisles. It usually takes me about an hour to walk all of the aisles just because, it's good exercise. And I really didn't have any expectations that I was going to find anything. Well, lo and behold, I went to the section where they have like their clocks and all of their school supplies, and I found this vintage Loris, Lorus, quartz, the Walt Disney Company, made in Japan, large, as you can see, alarm clock. This baby was only $4.99, right? Says it's made in Japan. So I didn't have any high hopes for it, guys. I didn't think it was going to work. So as you can see, it is quartz in the back. You put the battery back there. And so and it's dusty too, by the way. So when I initially thought, I looked in the back and I'm like thinking, does this thing take battery? I mean, just take AA batteries? I put the AA batteries in and it wasn't working. So I'm like, okay, Donna, seriously, really? So, and then I said, well, wait a minute. There's 2 prongs in the bottom. It probably takes a bigger battery. That didn't dawn on me. So I put a bigger battery in and it worked. So excited. It worked. The alarm worked and it was ticking around and was keeping the time. And I was so very excited. Man, I had set the alarm. I completely forgot about it and I went to sleep and the alarm went off. I don't know, like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh. So it kind of sort of woke me up. But anyway, this baby definitely does work. It's a little dusty, as you can see. I got to clean it up a little bit. But this Loris, Lorus, quartz alarm clock, made in Japan, the Walt Disney Company, sells really well. One not recently, I think back in June or whatever, sold on eBay for about $112. I could not even believe it, right? So, yeah, I'm going to have to do a little bit more research to make sure I read that right. But I am so excited about this particular piece, guys. You just don't know how giddy I am about this particular piece. Because number one, when you buy mechanical stuff or battery operated stuff, you just take a chance. You do not know whether it's going to work, right? Now, I will say that I made a mistake, I don't know, probably like 2 years ago. I bought this transistor radio and I bought it from actually an estate sale. Didn't think that I liked it because of the way it looked. It looked very kind of sort of retro, probably 1950s or whatever. And I want to say I paid like, I don't know, like $10 for it or something like that. Probably less than that. Anyway, I ended up, because of the way I liked the way it looked, I ended up listing it anywhere, and I basically said not working, something like that, like it's not working, because I couldn't get it to work. I put the battery or put a battery in. I tried to tinker around it with, because my dad was a tinkerer, so I used to watch my dad tinker. So I'm not afraid of tinkering. I'm not afraid of pulling stuff apart and seeing how it works and pulling it apart and putting it back together. That does not intimidate me at all because of my dad. Um, but I could not get that. Oh, look at a little bird. He's a cutie patootie on my porch. Oh, I wish I had something to give him. Oh, oh, it's two of them. I'm sorry, guys. It's like two little birds on my porch, and they're so cute. Oh, man. Sorry about that. I'm distracted. Anyway, back to the clock. So anyway, the radio didn't work. I couldn't get it to work. So anyway, I ended up listing it, and I said, buyer can't figure out whether or not this works. She tried to tinker with it, something like that. And I put in the description, not working or whatever. So anyway, I think I sold it for about $20, I think, maybe $18 or something like that. Well, lo and behold, because here's the thing, if it was working, it would have been about 50 bucks if it was working, right? So anyway, it was so funny because it sold, it absolutely sold. And I thought it would be like somebody who has a hobby of trying to, put stuff together and tinkering like I do, better than I do. And so anyway, long story short, the buyer wrote me a nice note and said, hey, this item is working, right? And I was like elated. I was elated. I was elated that they were able to make it work. It could have been something simple. I don't really know. But I was elated they got a good price for it, and they were able to get it to work. So stuff like that doesn't bother me because, again, when you buy electronics, anything that's battery operated or electronics, I always test them out. That's just something I do. Like the witch, I absolutely tested her out in the store. She was lighting up like she should light up. Tigger, I was not able to test him until I got home because the batteries that were in him, they were gone, right? And not working. And the same thing with the Alvin and the Chipmunks, I believe. I wasn't able to test that one as well. But when I got them home, I cleaned the battery compartment out a little bit, and I usually put alcohol on them just to make sure there isn't any residues of any battery leakage or anything like that, and I cleaned them up as best as I possibly can. And sure enough, both of those pieces worked. And so that makes me super duper happy. I usually take videos of all of the items and I let them play for a little bit in my video so that the buyer can know that it is working at the time of the sale. And so yeah, I am not afraid to kind of sort of buy items that are battery operated or electronic or whatever. As long as I can test them and they're working, I am going to buy it. But I'm so excited because with this Loris clock, this Donald Duck clock, I'm so glad that this one was able to, this one worked, because I think I paid $4.99 for it. I'm pretty sure it was like $4.99. And this particular piece, I'm going to clean it up a little bit. This one sells for over $100. I'll be happy if I get 80 for it. I'll be happy. I'll be happy if I get 80 for it, right? So anyway, that makes me happy. So guys, listen, I'm going to stop this video and then I have another haul. Again, I'm going to go back to this particular item. Guys, if you know anything about this particular pot by Pradell, P-R-A-D-E-L-L, made in Italy, let me know. Again, at first I thought it was a ice bucket. It's very heavy, by the way. Excuse me, but it has this basket on the inside, which makes me think that it cooks some type of vegetables. I don't really know. But if you know anything about this particular piece, please do let me know and I can get this baby listed and go from there. All right, guys, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I have more, so please stay tuned. Thank you again for stopping by my channel. If you see anything that I have not had an opportunity to get listed on my Etsy or my eBay shop, just shoot me an email and let me know. I don't have any problem with quoting your price and getting an invoice out to you. All right, guys, thank you so much. You have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Smooches.